Hola, amigos y amigas, from a suburb of Detroit, and today I'm upstairs in my home. And this video, I'm going to cover a lot of restaurants, types of restaurants you're going to find in the Lake Chapala area. And I'm telling you, I'm qualified to give you this information because I didn't get this off of a website. I have personal experience going to these restaurants. So I'll tell you, when you get to the Lake Chapala area, you're going to find an abundance of different types of restaurants. Now, I will say, here's a good point. Might sound like it's going to be hard, but it's not. When you get there, it's going to take you probably a few years to really cover all the restaurants, or almost all the restaurants, from Chapala to Acotepec. There are so many, and the good thing about it is that every day you can travel and get a new experience going to different towns and going to many different types of restaurants or places to find food. So you're going to want to maybe stick around there for a long time. It's got quite a bit, an abundance of restaurants, and I'm going to say I've been going to the restaurants there, finding food over there, places to eat since 2019. And I do frequently come here to my home in Michigan, but I've got a lot of different ways of traveling. I get around, get to these restaurants, feet on the ground, and I'll tell you more about that in another video. But let me get to the topic here. You're going to find a lot of traditional Mexican restaurants in the Lake Chapala area. Now, I'm going to cover San Juan Costa and going up to Acotepec in another video, but today I'm going to concentrate on the expat enclaves or havens, where most of the expats like to go, whether they're relocating there or they're going there as snowbirds or visiting. So here are the types of foods you're going to find. You're going to find traditional Mexican restaurants. You'll find a lot of those, and some really, really good ones. Okay, in food stands, you're going to find street food. You're going to find tacos, enchiladas, different types of food there at the stands. There'll be stands on the streets. Even in the plazas, you're going to find that too. So first, before I go any further, I want to mention that when I'm in the Lake Chapala area, and even going up to Guadalajara, I eat out in restaurants I would say it's a 2.5 meals a day. So I'm always out there, always exploring, and always going to restaurants. But I do want to let you know that, bear with me. You can get tacos, and there are some vendors that sell pizzas, hamburgers, and hot dogs. But there are vendors all over the main highways, the Carretera highways, and over there, and then in the plazas too. You're going to find really good traditional Mexican restaurants in the mercados. For instance, if you go to the mercado in Chapala there are some traditional Mexican restaurants there and outside of the mercado and different places in Chapala. But I'll let you know, in Acotepec, they have a big mercado there. They also have a lot of traditional Mexican restaurants in there, but I won't go into Acotepec in this video. I'll talk about Acotepec, and I'll talk about the towns going westbound of Ajijic in another video. But so let me get back to this. You're going to find tianguis in Ajijic. You're going to find tianguis all over there, in different tianguis. I can think of 3 or 4, but in the Ajijic tianguis, you're going to find, if you're going there to buy fruit, vegetables, different items, they're going to have tents set up or awnings. You can sit there and eat. You'll be covered from the sun. And a lot of these restaurants will have indoor and outdoor dining, a lot of them. But tianguis are good places to go. Now, you're going to find also restaurants that are like, I would call them, and I really wouldn't know what to call them. They're not quite Tex-Mex, but they're like Mexican Americana. So you're going to have a little bit of that twist. I'm not going to say it's not authentic. No, by no means. But it's got a little bit of twist of American to it. So you might enjoy that. You'll find some of those. But you're going to also find vegan restaurants now. And I've eaten at all of these restaurants, with exception of a few these types. I'll let you know, maybe a couple. But let's go on and go to vegan restaurants. I've eaten at the 3 vegan restaurants that I'm aware of. There might be some newer stuff coming because sometimes new restaurants open. But there is a vegan restaurant in San Antonio, Tlayacapan, and that's right next to Ajijic. And if you go, say you're going toward Walmart, and probably a little bit 1 block up on the other side of the road, there's a vegan restaurant there, which also serves traditional Mexican food. There's another vegan restaurant, a vegan organic restaurant in central Ajijic, and that's near somewhere around Javier Mina, might be on the next street over. But you will also find some other really good restaurants. And just go along the Carretera Highway, you're going to find slews of restaurants, whether you're between Chapala and then even Ajijic, all the towns there. So vegan restaurants, there's another one. And I do enjoy vegan food too. I eat meat, but I do enjoy vegan food too. There's one over in West Ajijic, not quite West Ajijic, but it's about 4 blocks from the Ajijic Plaza, where you can find a lot of good restaurants there as well. So you're going to find vegan there as well. So that's 3 that I'm aware of. Sushi restaurants. You're going to find a sushi restaurant on Francisco I. Madero Avenue, a place where you can eat at. It's a nice restaurant there. Also, you can find sushi in Ajijic, right by Javier Mina, right in Central there. You'll find a sushi restaurant there too. Also, a lot of people aren't familiar with the town Ixtlahuacan de los Montbrios. That's in another municipality, and that's only, you can find a sushi restaurant there. That's about 5 miles north of Chapala, but the distance from Ajijic is about 9.5 miles. So you can go to that sushi restaurant too. They have other restaurants there I've been to as well. But you just take the Libramento Highway. You're in Ajijic, get on the Libramento Highway over there by San Antonio, and then you go up to Chapala, and then you go north in Chapala, and you'll find 5 miles, you'll find Ixtlahuacan de los Montbrios. Okay, a lot of good restaurants there too. Okay, let's move along here. And Thai restaurants. You're going to find 3 Thai restaurants right there in Ajijic in Central. They're probably within a 4-block radius, and they're really good. A lot of people like going to those too. So you'll find 3 Thai restaurants. So Chinese, you're going to find, I'm aware of 2 Chinese restaurants. I don't know, I think they both are still operating in business. There is a Chinese restaurant in near the Bougainvillea Plaza there. You'll find a Chinese restaurant, but you'll find another Chinese restaurant in Ajijic. I can't remember what calle you need to go up to get to that Chinese restaurant, but it's a really good Chinese restaurant too. That's a bigger restaurant, has a more extensive menu, and there's some nice fish ponds over there you can see, go and look at. It's really beautiful there. Okay, so those are a couple of Chinese I'm aware of. Russian, there's a Russian restaurant. It's been in business for a few years already. And that Russian restaurant you can find on, I think it's Calle de Victoria de Guadalupe. And that's right across the street from the San Andreas Parroquia. There, you'll see the bell tower just outside, just steps outside the Ajijic Plaza. You'll find a Russian restaurant. Now, There used to be Polish food at one restaurant on the Carretera Highway right there in Central. They serve intercontinental food there. There are other places that have intercontinental food. Now, they used to serve Polish food. They used to serve placzki. On the weekends, they would serve placzki, which is potato pancakes, gołąbki, that's stuffed cabbage. I can't remember what else they used to have, but I do know some Polish, and I can read, write, and speak some Polish, and I used to go in there and talk with the former owner. We had a lot of nice conversations. A great place. I can't remember the name of it now. It's changed names. Italian restaurants are going to be all over. You're going to find, at least I can remember one good one, and there may be even some more in Chapala, I'm not sure, but there's a really good Italian restaurant right near the Malecon in Chapala, so very, very good restaurant. Also, there's going to be Italian restaurants in Ajijic that I'm aware of, and I've been to those too, and there's going to be one near the Bougainvillea mall there. They have a Bougainvillea mall right in Central near the FedEx station. There's a really good Italian restaurant there. There's other good Italian restaurants going down the way. One good Italian restaurant, it's in West Ajijic. It's called Pasta Trenta. It means 30 types of pasta. It's a great one too. It's really good. I did an interview outside of there about sometime last year and uploaded it. It's a very good restaurant. They used to be located over near Donuts, but they moved. And I want to say Jim from JB's Big Adventures, he's done videos in quite a few of the restaurants there. Check with him. He's got an email contact. Jim from JB's Big Adventure. He's also got a lot of years of experience down there, and has been to many restaurants. I believe he may even have a food guy too. So let's move along. Okay, bear with me, because also intercontinental restaurants. There's quite a few of those, and you'll find quite a few. There was one in Chapala. He's closed now. I know the owner. I spent a lot of time with him before when I see him in Chapala, and I know a lot of the restaurant owners too in the Lakeside area, but he had an intercontinental restaurant. Last time I saw him, it was closed, but he's quite a chef. He is quite a chef. In some of these restaurants, you'll also find you'll have tablecloths and it's really good restaurants. I like going to those too. There's one on Cologne. There's a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, really, really good. If you're outside of Plaza, you go down Cologne. In that restaurant I was in last year, it's been open for a couple years, a really good place. It reminded me, when I walked in, it reminded me of the restaurants, the many restaurants that I've been to in San Miguel de Allende. Really good restaurant. Also, let's see here, Greek food. You can find Greek food in Chapala. There's a place on Francisco I. Madero Avenue, directly across the street from the plaza in Chapala, and they have, I've eaten also over there. They have gyros sandwiches, and Greek salads. They're really good too. And moving along, so we got Greek food, Argentinian food. There are more Argentinian restaurants opening up there. There's one on the Malecon in Ajijic. You go to the Malecon there, but there are also a lot of steakhouses, and I would suggest getting hold of Jim from JB's Big Adventures, because he knows a lot of this information. He's also qualified to give you information based on his experience there, and he can tell you more about them. So you got Argentinian now. There is another Argentinian restaurant. He used to be over in West Ajijic, and he moved over to the Lake Chapala Society for a while. Then he moved back from the Lake Chapala Society, and he's down the street from the vegan restaurant, one of the vegan restaurants that I talked about. and he's down there in west, or kind of west Ajijic, but there are other good restaurants. There's markets that have good restaurants. So many types of restaurants. So I've covered a little bit. I pretty much, this has been a comprehensive list. My experience, and I have been to these restaurants repeatedly, repeatedly. Some of them have music. If you look at the videos, you'll see I do a lot of music videos from different restaurants and venues. Let me see. I think there's one more thing. Korean. There is a Korean restaurant that I wanted to go to in Guadalajara. I knew when I was walking, I can't remember what neighborhood in Guadalajara, but they had Korean letters on there, and I was really, wow. I went to read the letters with this sign because I can read and I can write and speak some Korean as well. And I've studied Korean and Polish, so I know some of those things. But I never made it over there. I looked around. I was driving around one day. I was in Jardín del Bosque, and I was driving around looking for it. That's a neighborhood in Guadalajara, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, there's many, many different types of restaurants you can find. So let me think. Even if you go, like I mentioned, to Chloacán de los Mombrillos, which is 5 miles north of Chapala, also about 9.5 miles from Ajijic. There are good restaurants there. There's also some restaurants that are opening up and have been open in San Nicolas de Ibarra. That's about roughly, I'm going to guess, 5 miles right now, 5 miles outside of Chapala. There's also Santa Cruz de Soledad. There's restaurants there. I did a video at a coffee house restaurant there. Really good. That's a great place to go to. And further up, if you go to San Juan, Tecamaclan, a little bit further out from San Nicolas de Ibarra, you'll find a good Italian restaurant. I have never been there. Someone told me about it. One day I went over there, drove over there because I was doing videos, and it wasn't open. So I was hoping to go there and eat, and but that's sometime in the future. Also, you go to Mezcal, which is, I can't remember the distance right now. Mezcala has different types of restaurants, but Mezcala mainly is you'll just find traditional Mexican type of food there. So I want to say you're going to find taco stands all over the place, which are good. Street food, different kind of food, and once again, go to the mercados in like the one in Chapala. They have a lot of good traditional Mexican restaurants there, and in Jacotepec. I've been going there for years. They have a good bunch of traditional Mexican restaurants there too, as well. And I've been to traditional Mexican restaurants all over the south side of Lake Chapala, and also many other places in Jalisco. I've been to different small towns, and I like to go to towns where a lot of people don't go to. So they're good towns, but I always find new places. Jamay has got some good restaurants there. Jamay is, wow, that's quite a ways from Chapala, Ajijic, Chapala, but that's a town that's really beautiful. I was there on Dia de los Muertos. There were some really good restaurants there too, as well as you're going to find taco stands, vendors. Those are always great. And then I was in Ocatlan. I've been even to more and more towns, but Ocatlan as well. I remember I was going to Ocatlan on the Dias de los Muertos. I had tacos in the morning, then I made some videos, went over to Jamay. Had some good food there, stayed overnight, but I've been exploring many towns. I'll probably maybe make a list, but I also go to different towns in different municipalities. So I'll just say it's a wonderful thing Go eat the food. It's delicious, and it's good. It's great. I'm telling you, I'm a foodie. Once again, I've been going there since 2019. I do come up here frequently, but I do a lot of feet on the ground wherever I go. I drive. I drive too, and I bike too, and I biked to a lot of the places as well. So, before I bought a car, I always say, tell people, people who can afford a car. I could have afforded a car when I first came to the Ajijic Lake Chapala area, but I chose to take buses for 2 years. You can do that too if you want. So many people like myself who could have afforded cars waited till they bought a car there in Mexico, and they still managed to travel around. So the plazas are great places too, wherever you go. And then San Antonio, there's good restaurants there too. San Antonio, Tlayacapan, Riberas de Pilar. You're gonna find a mixture of all kinds of restaurants. Just about any type of restaurant you want. And I'm telling you, it's quite a pleasurable experience eating in the Lake Chapala area and beyond. So it's a lengthy video. I'm going to make another video. It's not going to be as lengthy. This one's about expat enclaves and havens where most of the expats like to go. But I'm going to make a video maybe soon at some point about restaurants and places I've been to, or different restaurants that I've also been to repeatedly, as well as the Mercado there in Jacotepec. But I'll make another video about that at some point soon. So I want to say thanks for viewing, and before you go, please tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos, and I want to say thanks. Adios, amigos. Buenas noches.